Morning glory is the common name for over 1,000 species of flowering plants in the family Convolvulaceae, whose current taxonomy and systematics are in flux. Morning glory species belong to many genera, some of which are Caulistegia, Convolvulus, Ipomea, Maremia, Rivea, Astripomea, Operculina, Stictocardia, Argyrea, Lepistemon. Habit: most morning glory flowers unravel into full bloom in the early morning. The flowers usually start to fade a few hours before the petals start showing visible curling. They prefer full solar exposure throughout the day, and mesic soils. Some morning glories, such as Ipomea muricata, are night-blooming flowers. In some places, such as Australian bushland, some species of morning glories develop thick roots and tend to grow in dense thickets. They can quickly spread by way of long, creeping stems. By crowding out, blanketing and smothering other plants, morning glory has turned into a serious invasive weed problem. Cultivation: in cultivation, most are treated as perennial plants in frost-free areas and as annual plants in colder climates, but some species tolerate winter cold. There are some species which are strictly annual, producing many seeds, and some perennial species which are propagated by cuttings. Some moonflowers, which flower at night, are also in the morning glory family. Because of their fast growth, twining habit, attractive flowers, and tolerance for poor, dry soils, some morning glories are excellent finds for creating summer shade on building walls when trellised, thus keeping the building cooler and reducing heating and cooling costs. Popular varieties in contemporary Western cultivation include sunspots, heavenly blue, the moonflower, the cypress vine, and the cardinal climber. The cypress vine is a hybrid, with the cardinal climber as one parent. Many morning glories will self-seed in the garden. They have a hard seed coat which delays germination until late spring, at which time they will grow and flower rapidly. To improve the germination of purchased seeds, soak them in a dish of warm water overnight before planting. History: morning glory was first known in China for its medicinal uses, due to the laxative properties of its seeds. It was introduced to the Japanese in the 9th century, and they were the first to cultivate it as an ornamental flower. During the Edo period, it became very popular. The Japanese have led the world in developing varieties. Hundreds have evolved, such as a brownish-colored variant known as Dajuro, and varieties with such evocative names as Brocade of Dawn, Moon in the Dusk and Wisteria Girl. It has come to symbolize summer in Japanese horticulture and art. Ancient Mesoamerican civilizations used the morning glory species Ipomea alba to convert the latex from the Castilla elastica tree and also the guayule plant to produce bouncing rubber balls. The sulfur in the morning glory's juice served to vulcanize the rubber, a process predating Charles Goodyear's discovery by at least 3,000 years. Aztec priests in Mexico were also known to use the plant's hallucinogenic properties. In popular culture, the morning glory represents love in vain for whatever outside circumstances according to the Victorian language of flowers. What's the Story, Morning Glory is the title of British rock band Oasis's second album, released in October 1995, taken from a song lyric in the musical Bye Bye Birdie. On the TV series Bewitched, Samantha and Aaron live at 1164 Morning Glory Circle. Morning Glory is a title of British band Jamiroquai's song, from their second album The Return of the Space Cowboy, released in 1994. Morning Glory is the title of a song by Canadian singer-songwriter Gordon Lightfoot from the 1986 album East of Midnight. In Command & Conquer, Generals and Command & Conquer, General 0 Hour, China's new cannon in attack mode says Morning Glory, referring to the explosions made after impact of their attack. Culinary uses: Ipomea aquatica, known as water spinach, water morning glory, water convolvulus, onchoy, kangkung, or swamp cabbage, is popularly used as a green vegetable, especially in East and Southeast Asian cuisines. In the USA, Ipomea aquatica is a federal noxious weed, and can be illegal to grow, import, possess, or sell without permit. However, a market exists for the plant's powerful culinary potential. See USDA Weed Fact Sheet. As of 2005, the state of Texas has acknowledged that water spinach is a highly prized vegetable in many cultures, and has allowed water spinach to be grown for personal consumption, in part because it is known to have been grown in Texas for more than 15 years and has not yet escaped cultivation. Because it goes by so many names, it can easily be slipped through import inspections, and it is often available in Asian or specialty produce markets. Ethnobotany. The seeds of many species of morning glory contain egolin alkaloids such as the psychedelic ergonovin and agene. Seeds of Ipomea tricolor and Turbina corymbosa are used as psychedelics. The seeds of morning glory can produce a similar effect to LSD when taken in large doses, often numbering into the hundreds. Though the chemical LSA is not legal in some countries, the seeds are found in many gardening stores. However, the seeds from commercial sources are often coated in some form of pesticide or methylmercury. These coatings are especially dangerous if one has a history of liver disorders and may also cause neural damage. Gallery. References. Further reading, Overath, J.H. Leonard, R.L. Little, Seal Weeds in South Texas and Northern Mexico. Lubbock, Texas Tech University Press. ISBN A0-89672-614-2. First, Peter. Flesh of the Gods. ISBN 978-088133-477-7. Schultz, Richard Evans. Hallucinogenic Plants. Elmer W. Smith, Illustrator. New York, Golden Press. ISBN 0-307-24362-1. External links. Media related to Morning Glory at Wikimedia Commons. The dictionary definition of Morning Glory at Wiktionary, a Morning Glory. Collier's New Encyclopedia 1921. A Iroid Morning Glory Vault, Morning Glory Flowers is a book from 1854.